The All-Star weekend is looming upon all of us, and this includes the new three-team format consisting of Team USA Stripes, Team USA Stars, and Team World. We'll be talking about the All-Star game in general, who's playing in it, the issues that have arisen from the All-Star game over the past few years, and much more. Like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's get straight into it. First things first, let's take a look at the roster for each team. The USA Team Stars consist of Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Johnson, and Tyrese Maxey. A young, exciting, and electric team. I'm not so sure how they decided these teams because it's not like the draft format we had last year. I am almost 100% certain that they just put the 8 youngest USA players onto one team and called it a day. Either way, this is a very good and exciting team. Now, this is where things take a weird turn. USA Team Stripes consist of Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, Brandon Ingram, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, and Norman Powell, with Kawhi Leonard being a roster filler to make up the numbers, and Brandon Ingram replacing an injured Stephen Curry, arguably one of, if not the greatest, all-star showman of all time. It's also looking unlikely that LeBron might play in the game. Definitely a more experienced team than the previous listed. Next up, we have Team World, a juggernaut of a team, even with some injuries to the biggest stars, consisting of Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is unlikely to play the game, Deni Avdija, Luka Doncic, also very likely to miss the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, ruled out completely of the game with an injury, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, Alvin Sengun replacing the injured Shai, Pascal Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns, and Victor Wembanyama. A mixture of elite young talent and poised experience filling up the roster. Definitely the favorites and the team to beat. Now we'll be speaking about the format. Similar to last year's format, but without the winner of the Rising Stars Challenge partaking. Each team will play each other once in the round-robin mini-tournament, with the top 2 teams then advancing to face each other in the championship game. All of the games will consist of a 12-minute period. For each game, the winner will be the team with the highest score after 12 minutes. If all 3 teams have a 1-1 record after the third game, there would be a point differential tiebreaker from each team's games. Sounds interesting, but will it really make a difference? Over the years, the All-Star format has been tweaked over and over. East versus West, All-Star captain drafts, we had it all. But this has not really worked out, hence the sudden changes over the years. The issue is that the actual games themselves feel dry or empty. The fans have made their voices heard. They want these NBA juggernauts to give each other everything they've got. Players don't try in the All-Star game, at least not anymore. The hunger has disappeared. They claim that players don't want to risk injuries, but we all have to remember, these are NBA stars, not high school players. They don't have to push each other through injuries, but they can definitely play to the point where the games are actually fun to watch, rather than being dull and containing more ad breaks and interruptions than actual gameplay. Not to say that players can't get injured by simply not trying and can't get injured at any point of the game. But regardless, this is the problem that the NBA needs to tackle immediately. I've heard people say that they should have incentives to play the All-Star game, which are vital for the regular season. But this is basically impossible, as the All-Star weekend consists of singular teams with multiple players from different teams in the same team. These are the same people who are saying that the NBA Cup win means you get home advantage, completely diminishing the regular season in itself, and also forgetting the fact that the NBA Cup matches are so dense that worse teams in the league could literally decide to lock in for these matches and win the tournament. What I suggest is that it should be kept as an East versus West matchup. This makes the voting so much easier, meaning you don't have to compensate for adding players into the list. It's purely a hierarchical thing. If you had the most votes, you're added in to your respective conference. And if you're injured, the next person with the most votes in your respective conference gets in, and it carries on and on. Now, what I'm about to say might hurt a few people's feelings, but the kids are the best part about the weekend. I know people liked it when you represented your team's association and icon kits, respectively, but I just like the newer kits better. It's just a preference thing. In terms of the actual games themselves, the NBA, or even the players themselves, must find the will to play the games properly. An incentive that the East versus West team structure could help with is that whichever team wins their game, the team that makes the NBA Finals that year will earn home court, regardless of their regular season records. Imagine a 70-win team losing home court because its conference did not win the All-Star matchup. In its reality, the All-Star game has unlimited potential if done and handled properly to its fullest abilities, whether if it's adding incentives or for players purely finding the willpower to lock into these games. It seems that the only watchable program would be the three-point contest, which is extremely ironic because the three-point shot, according to NBA gurus and fans, is what is killing the NBA game. Regardless, it is extremely important that change must be made.